Ladies and gentlemen, Lucille Ball.
Very much. Tonight, we're having a party for 3 very talented ladies. First, Carol Burnett, singer, who's held her own with Beverly Sills, Julie Andrews, and Dolly Parton. At Carnegie Hall, Lincoln Center, Nashville, and the Metropolitan Opera House. Then, there's the Carol, the legitimate actress, who's co-starred off and on Broadway with Burt Reynolds, Robert Preston, Rock Hudson, and George Kennedy, to name a few. And let's not forget Carol, the motion picture actress, who's held her own, sharing the big screen with Lillian Gish, Dina Merrill, Jack Lemmon, Walter Matthau, Alan Alda, Glenda Jackson, and James Garner, among others. And of course, there's Carol, the comedienne, star of her own weekly, hour-long TV show for 11 years. Good for you, kid. You've done it all and done it well. And you look so lovely tonight, seated there with Joe and your 3 children. God bless you all. I'll tell you something else. All your success is no surprise to me because I'm no Lucy-come-lately as far as Carol's talents are concerned. I spotted her years ago on Jack Parr's Tonight Show. And the minute I saw her, I knew. Then in 1966, we did a special together. That's when I realized every generation, with a little luck, has one great comedian. This generation has you, Carol. If you don't mind my saying so, my generation also had a very funny lady. You might remember her from the early days of television, Milton Berle. Oh, thank you, Captain Perillo. Now, Carol, dear, just to prove all the people who love you are not here tonight, this letter came in for you. It's on White House stationery, and I'd like to share it with you folks, if you don't mind. Dear Carol, although we wish we could be there in person to give you a big hug and our congratulations, we want you to know that we are there in spirit. We can well imagine what an exciting evening this is for you, and we can't think of anyone more worthy of this wonderful tribute. To have the variety clubs add the Carol Burnett Wing to a children's hospital is indeed a grand honor and one you certainly deserve. We are very proud of you tonight, and especially proud to be able to call you our friend. Love, Ronald Reagan. I want you to sit back and relax, because here's one of the most talented men in the world, our dear friend, your dear friend, Sammy Davis, Jr.
For a moment, my dad and uncle were coming out. Thank you, Lucy. And needless to say, I love Lucy very much. And I love this lady that we're having this party for tonight. You are, both of you, a credit to our profession, to our community, And I'm just proud to be in the same world with you, man. And I'm very proud to be a member of the same business, the entertainment business. And that's which has the most loving and the most gorgeous and caring people in the world as its members. I wanted to sing for you tonight, but I deferred the occasion to a man who beats me out on the number of times that he appeared on your show, you know, on CBS. And I did it a few times, but he deserves the honor of singing to you tonight because, well, he did it more times than I did, man. He was one of your favorite guests, and it's just as simple as that. Here are some new... Well, here are some new lyrics created especially for this occasion by our resident genius, Mr. Sammy Khan. And so it gives me a great deal of pride to just introduce a guy who was not ever nominated. But he's going to sing for the both of us. Here, ladies and gentlemen, with your kind permission, a man who has more talent in his whole hand than I have in my little finger. Mr. Steve Lawrence.
She's the top, there is no one near her. She's the top, we're all here to cheer her. When we're in a scene, this lady makes it score. Carol goes for broke, goes for every joke, she makes them roar. Is she great? I say yes indeedy. May I state, she's my other Edie.